This is Sharon Bornholt with the Louisville Gals Real Estate blog, and I wanted to tell you today about a website I came across called Find Comps Now. Now, we all know that the best source of comps is the MLS, but what if you don't have access to the MLS? Well, one thing you can do is check out Zillow. Zillow will let you pull off the recent solds, and that's a good indication of how much people are paying for homes in a particular area. Now, with Find Comps Now, it's you're not going to get nearly the information that you get from the MLS. However, you will get some sale prices, and you can kind of cross-reference that with the tax assessor site and pull out some of the information that that you're missing. So what you need to do is set up a free account and then just type in a property address. Now this one's going to come up a little bit quicker because I've already pulled this one up. So it takes a little bit of time for it to pull up all the information. Let's see here. There's the one. Okay, so we'll look for this address on Carriage Hill Drive in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's going to bring up a number of different things, which you will see in a minute. So the first thing that you'll see is it shows you a picture of the house, which is nice. This is not a great picture, though. But you'll also notice over here, it's got quite a bit of missing information. So as we go down here, you will see a map, which is an accurate map, seems to be. And you'll notice that the different little colored dots are red for cash buyers, green for private lenders, and blue for retail sales. Now, cash buyers are that's a pretty simple thing because, you can track cash sales. So this will tell you who has bought or who paid cash for their house. But if you notice one thing, and this was the thing I was kind of sad to see, there's really no information here about the bedrooms and baths and that sort of thing. It will tell you the sale day, the sale price, and it will tell you the distance away. Now, as you go through here, those are about half a mile to a mile. These will be, they're getting up to about a mile away here, which is getting kind of far away as comps go. Now, as you go on down the road, they get further and further away, which is not particularly useful as comps go. But one thing you have to notice here is there are a couple of investor purchases, cash sales, and they are obviously investors. You can tell by the company name. Here's another one. So this is some information that would tell you, if you had a property in that area, you might be able to leverage this information in a different way. So let's go on down a little bit to private lenders. Now this is the piece that has me really mystified. Not sure how they know these are private lenders. But once again, you've got some addresses, really no information in here. You've got sale prices. This one, Payne Family Properties, you would know that is, an investor. Looking at some of these other ones, like I said, I'm not really sure how they came up with that. You've got a couple other investor sales in here. So I'm not sure what mechanism they use for figuring all of that out. But once again, it may be some useful information. Now, if you look at the retail sales, it starts with the subject property, which has not sold in a long time. And then we start, these are sorted by the proximity to the subject property. And you get the sale price. You don't get any bedrooms or baths or anything like that. And depending on your particular area that you live in, you may be able to pull a lot of that information, if not all of it, off of the tax assessor site. So looks like we have quite a few pages here, but they start getting further away. So if we go back to the first page and we look at the property, 3111 Carriage Hill Drive, I think they had the comps, Find Comps Now headed at about 190. And if I look over here on the tax assessor's site, Well, the value is $169,900. So it looks like they've got a pretty good tax assessment on that property. You can also pick up the square footage. You can pick up the basement area. You can pick up things like, the year it was built, different things like that. You can get basic property information. For whatever reason, our PVA does not have the number of bedrooms, but it does tell you the number of bathrooms. It also gives a history on, when the house was sold. This one looks like it's was sold in 86. Gosh, it's been quite a while. So I guess the previous owner information wasn't in there. But anyway, this is just one more tool you can have to use in trying to figure out how much a property is worth if you do not have access to the MLS. So this is Sharon Bornholt with the Louisville Gals Real Estate Blog, and just let me know if you have any questions.